Good afternoon, New London. I'm Nick Francis.
And I'm Kara Krieger. Today we'll give you a quick laugh with KTTV's own Zach Carter, a look into our recent field trip, Slightly Obscure with Nick, and finally Tiger highlights. Coming to you right after this.
KTTV Season 4. Night football.
Sillytime with Zachary, that's me. Hi, I'm Zach Carter, and now it's time for Sillytime with Zach, the part of the show where I come out and tell you silly jokes.
Exactly.
What do you call a bear with no socks on? What? Barefoot.
Do the next one now.
What do you get when you cross sheep with a kangaroo? What do you get? A woolly jumper.
Okay, next one.
What do you do when a truck runs over your toe? What do you do? You call a tow truck.
Thanks, Zach. Some of those jokes gave me a chuckle. Now, Ella Francis will give us an inside look on our field trip to the Henry County Emergency Management.
Good afternoon, Tigers. I'm Ella Francis.
New London's media class was invited by the Henry County's Emergency Management to participate as the mock press for their mock drill. It is the drill that Henry County Emergency Management chose. KTTV was able to get the whole mock drill on camera to show you what goes on during a mock drill as well as the real thing. First, the dispatcher gets the call from a citizen and contacts the police to let them know of the escape.
My name is Megan Kramer. I'm the dispatch supervisor at the Henry County Sheriff's Office.
What exactly does a normal day look like? This scenario today, is this something that would happen regularly?
No, this is not a normal day. This happens very rarely. I mean, there's not typically a normal day in dispatch. You can have a day where you have a lot of car unlocks, or you can have a day where you have a lot of medical calls. Each day is kind of different, but something in this large scale is not very common for our area.
Next, before the police decide where to look, they call all the local prisons to figure out which one is missing a prisoner. At the mock drill, there were law enforcement from Mount Pleasant as well as New London present to help locate and search for the prison. As more information was gained by the authorities, a press conference was held. KTTV stood at the mock press and was able to ask questions.
I'm Andrea Wright. I'm the Public Information Officer at the prison.
Should the public be concerned of the escaped convict?
Well, I think the public always should be concerned of any kind of issues going on, but this particular thing, it appears that the law enforcement have it under control.
At the end of the drill, they found the prisoner and called in the hostage negotiators from the correction facility in Mount Pleasant to get the prisoner to come out unarmed and accept arrest.
I think the reason why we went on the field trip was to experience what it's like to be a part of the press. To be a part of the press, it takes a lot of courage in being able to walk up to somebody you've never seen before and talking to them and asking them questions.
I speak for the whole KTTV crew when I say it was all an incredible experience and an amazing time. This has been Ella Francis reporting for KTTV.
I had fun during the trip, and I'm sure all the other staff members did too.
I know I enjoyed it. There are some weird things going on in the world. Some could say slightly obscure things going on. Don't you agree, Kara?
Yes, I agree. Take it away, Nick.
My name is Nick Francis, reporting for KTTV, taking over Slightly Obscure from Garrick, because you know what happened last time. Our first story for the day is from Idaho. An Idaho woman blames her car accident on Bigfoot. She says she was watching Bigfoot chase down a deer in her rearview mirror when she looked to the road and hit the deer with her Subaru Forester. Next up on the lineup is from across the ocean, somewhere over where they drive on the left side of the road, is from Bodie McBoatface, the research vessel named by the public, as you can probably tell. Is going on its main voyage to Antarctica to gather some data and get research done, do what boats do, submarines do, whatever. The next story is out of Florida. A Florida man was arrested for eating pancakes in the middle of a busy intersection. The police received calls of a man eating pancakes in the middle of the crosswalk with a TV tray. By the time they got there, he was gone, but by then they already had footage and they charged him for eating pancakes in the middle of the road. The last story is from Long Island. An 83-year-old man was not happy with his treatment he received, so he proceeds to check out of the hospital and steal an ambulance because he thought that'd be a good idea. His bail has been set at $3,000. There's a picture of Bigfoot behind me because I cannot find an image the right size for that screen of an ambulance, because I guess TVs need certain size pictures to work. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, Nick Francis signing off for KTTV.
Thanks, Nick. That was surely obscure. Now let's take a look at Rachel and Zach Carter's Tiger highlights.
Hello, Tigers. This is Rachel Carter.
And Zach Carter.
Showing you some new Tiger highlights. Our high school girls track team went to Columbus March 24th and tied for 3rd with Central Lee, but that's not all that we accomplished.
That's right. Lexi Brown won first place in the 1,500-meter run. Way to go, Lexi!
Our group for the 4x400-meter relay consisting of Maddie Walls, Carson McSorley, Savannah Sutherland, and Peyton Jackson won first place as well.
Next, our boys track team who went to West Burlington March 27th, and as a team won 3rd overall.
Kyler Martin won first place in the 1,600 run, and our 4x800 meter run group placed first, which included Brady Martin, Tyler Stevenson, Mason Porter, and Zach Mead. And our distance medley group of Grant Lounsbury, Tyler Stevenson, Blake Nearing, and Dallas Bell placed first as well. Keep up the good work, boys.
Now it's time for golf.
Right, our girls golf team is back again, starting this season with another victory from the first meet at Deerwood versus L&M. Our best score of the night was from Casey Noble, who was a medalist with a score of 46. Great job.
Our boys golf team won their meet as well. And Justin Carter was our medalist with a score of 40. Good job, and keep up the good work.
In unsports-related news, Tierney Jewett won first prize at the painting category of the conference art show that took place Monday, April 3rd. Thanks for joining us for another segment of Tiger Highlights.
Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Rachel and Zach. It's good to see all the good things the Tigers are doing in spring sports. And now to the events. Tonight there is a boys and girls golf meet versus Van Buren at Deerwood at 4 p.m. The 7th and 8th grade girls and boys have a track meet at Lone Tree at 4 p.m. as well. And at 4:30, the high school boys have a track meet at Central Lee Monday. Monday is a busy day for spring sports with the high school boys and girls golf team taking on Danville at Deerwood at 4 o'clock. At 4:30, the middle school soccer team will be at Edward Stone. Also at 4:30, there is a high school boys and girls track meet at Lone Tree, along with the high school girls soccer game at East Lake against Fairfield. Then topping off the night will be a high school boys soccer game against Fairfield at Danville starting at 5.
On Tuesday at 4 p.m., high school boys and girls golf are at Winfield Mount Union. Also, high school girls track is at Fort Madison starting at 4:30. Lastly, there's a 7th and 8th grade vocal festival starting at 6:30 p.m. On Thursday, high school girls and boys golf is at L&M. Varsity girls track is at Pekin starting at 4:30. High school boys soccer is at Central Lee starting at 5. And high school boys track is running in Mount Pleasant at 5 p.m. And lastly, high school girls soccer is at Keokuk starting at 5:30.
We will now have school next Friday, April 14th or Monday, April 17th.
We'll see you next time on Tiger Television.